pussies! Hello! We have a usual stream on a usual day. Hello everyone! I'm back and I'm drawing again because I don't know, I'm addicted. But yeah! Hello everyone! I am back! Well, I've done it on Twitter and I was actually planning to do a video on this to celebrate, but I had a lot of schoolwork to do. Like, a lot. So I kind of didn't get to do what I wanted to do. But whatever. Yeah, I wanted to make a small celebration thank you video as soon as I could, but now I'm streaming before I can do that. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how time goes with me and if it allows me to deal with it. When it allows me to deal with it. Thank you to all these last channel of mine. It's 101 people that actually subscribed. That is a lot of people. I mean, if you compare it to other people, like, I don't know, some famous people, you wouldn't think it's much. But instead of comparing it with other people, I mean, sometimes I catch myself doing that. But most of the time, I just compare it to being in front of that many people. And an average school class, as far as I'm aware, is about 25 to 30 people. This is 4 times as much. And a school class is a lot of people in one room. Just imagine like 100 people in one room. That's kind of a lot. Depending on the size of the room, but yeah. So, yeah. Thank you everyone. Means a lot to me. Then, as you might have noticed, we have new kind of background music. That is because I have looked for some steampunk music that I can use without getting into trouble with YouTube Kun. And I've actually found some. At least it's, all my research that I've done says that it's copyright free. So I won't get into trouble with Susan, hopefully. We'll notice after this stream. And then, if you're wondering on progress of the model, I have shown the speed paint, so that's that. But progress on the rigging, I didn't get far. Kind of gave up at some point soon. I don't know, I gave up kind of soon. Because I had a lot of schoolwork to do too. But for some reason, I could not do my thing and get really addicted and do it in like half an hour because it's complicated and it didn't want to work the way I wanted it to work. So yeah, that's that. Moving on, I will at some point rig the model. I just don't know when yet. But I will. And yeah. My plan for drawing today is oopsie-doos, some more characters. I'm not sure who first, but some more characters. Maybe scenery. I don't know. Scenery or characters, I'm not too sure right now, but one of them. Because yes. So I'll either be drawing some characters or scenery. I'm actually not sure. For scenery, I would continue drawing the mushrooms, where I have worked on. I've worked on it, and now it's colored partially. It basically only needs like shading, rendering thing. But yeah, that's that. For more, I don't really know. If you get bored from me drawing, by the way, I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I'm addicted. Like the title say, the title. I don't even know the title anymore, but definitely like the description says I'm addicted at this point. But whatever. I will go over to the, where is it? Oh, there. This is not what we are drawing currently. Okay, I'm going over here, and as you can see, I'm in the right folder with the characters, and this is the mushroom scenery for... I gave them all names, so this will be Mushaku. The mushroom scenery will be Mushaku. And yeah. Also, we'll have some new characters. They might not be featured in the game, but they are featured in the world, because I'm writing a book, and I was like, this is going to be a little fun fact. I'm actually writing a Genshin fanfic, have been for like a year. I was like, what if I just write it with the Genshin characters, but then switch it up and take some characters that we've already made for the Bitter Oyster, and then make some new ones that also belong in this world, and then I'll just like have this thing of new characters that might also appear in the game as side characters, but definitely belong in the book that will be out then at some point. And what I was thinking with the book is that the book is kind of the backstory to the entire game. So if you played the game first, for example, the book happens before what you played. If you read the book first, then the game kind of is the sequel to that, I guess. But that's what I was thinking. So I'm gonna write this book as Genshin fanfic, and only people that have seen this part, and some of my friends that I've told about this, and my mom, will know that the book that will be called Mechanical Hearts, if you're interested, that this book is actually a Genshin fanfic, and the first copy that I'll ever have written of this will forever be a Genshin fanfic. Now for this, as you can see, I'm gonna call this Soli, because her name is going to be Soli. As you can see, wait, I'm gonna have to put it up here. For Violet, I've changed this thing up, and Soli also. Because these are gonna be child characters, so I sketched around for child. Yeah. Kind of looks like a child, I don't know, I'm kind of bad. I tried my best. But these are for children then. So we have children and normal people. Yeah. I also would like to work more on different body types. I'm not too good at it, so but I wanna kind of have more different body types. But yeah. Now for the characters, let me real quick turn this off, and I have to switch over here. So you're going to see my plans. These are my plans, neatly handwritten, definitely. How I plan to switch some Genshin characters to who. For example, we have two people that are in love, and it's a Genshin fanfic. It's not just a Genshin fanfic that plays in a steampunk AU. It's a Genshin fanfic that's a love fanfic. Because I'm a huge Kaya simp and a huge Albedokin, and I'm a huge Kaya Beidou shipper. It's a Kaya x Albedo book, actually. Yeah. Oops. That's the rule of that. Now, what I was thinking is Kaya will, or I started with Diluc will be Morwen. But back then Morwen, because he's a demon, he has a long life. I don't know how much a part it plays actually, these two parts. But Morwen definitely has had a long life because he's a demon. Maybe he's still a young one, but he has a long life. So back then he was a bartender and the owner of the Devil's Lair. That was my idea. And then we have Kaya, who will be switched out by Chester, because he has an eye patch. I didn't know what to call a random OC I put in there. It was going to be the sister of Kaya. So I just put Ellie in there as name, because I'm very uncreative, as you might have noticed. And that's going to be the main character from the game. I don't have a name for her yet, but I chose that she will play a main character that you maybe can name yourself because she doesn't want to be associated with the name anymore, or just because she doesn't really care what you call her, but it's gonna be a girl. And she has a name in here, like, it's not gonna be insert your name or something when you read the book. Then Paimon, this is actually an Easter egg I was planning on putting in there, but Paimon will be a small helper, actually me in like a small devil form, kind of. And I won't call Paimon, or like, I won't call this little helper Ellie or Ellie Boo or anything like that, but I'm gonna give it a name that, if you think about it, kind of tells you that it's me. But it's gonna be like an Easter egg kind of thing. Then Klee will be Soli. I don't know how I thought of that name. I think it was in the middle of math, but yes. And so she's gonna be like a yellow aesthetic sunshine girl that likes bombs. I want to make her very yellowish. Albedo will be replaced with Jane. Another very new character, same goes for Soli. I miss Jean. Jean will be Lilia, also a new character. Scaramouche, or Wanderer, or whatever, the evil big bad villain from the book, will be called Nikki, and it's a boy. You might write it like, you might think it's a girl's name, but it's gonna be a boy. And Sucrose will be Lifa, so Sucrose and Morwen, like Diluc and Sucrose, will kind of be like half siblings. And Chester and Morwen aren't siblings, but they just have a fight for some different reason. I'm not sure why yet. But they have a different reason why they didn't like themselves back then. Maybe they learned to like each other. We don't know yet. I don't want to spoil too much of the book, because you guys have to read it then. I write it in my free time. Then we have Alice, like Klee's mother, and she's gonna be called Alice as well, and she's gonna be a witch. I've sorted out that she's gonna be a witch. And then Gold will be like either silver or platinum. I don't know, if Genshin players get the reference, it'll be funny. And she's gonna be an alchemist witch that created Jaden. Can change that because it's gonna be Jaden. And then we have Catherine, which will be Rosalind, and that was her training for getting an assassin. I don't know why that would be her training, but yes. And then I don't know what to call the Fatui in general, but yeah. Before I show you guys the picture ideas, we have Teyvat, like the entire world that this plays in, our game and the book, will be called Tolothian. And then Snezhnaya, or like the, I guess the evil kingdom thing of this entire world, will be called Panteron, or Panteron. I'm not sure how to say it. I'd say Panteron. Panteron? Not sure. Then a dead and forgotten nation, Canria, oops, will be called Cangate, because it sounds really old. I don't know, I like that idea. For these names, I've had help from one of my friends, and for these names, I've had help from one of my other friends. Then the Archons will be called Tyne or Time Watchers. I'm not sure yet. but I thought it would be a funny idea, I don't know. And then Mondstadt will be Rivendell, because I don't know, it's basic. For the characters, it looks very childish, but this will be Alice. I just have to draw her more mature. Mature. This is the concept for Lilia, which I think is really cool. I love this concept. This is the concept for Soli. She's just gonna look a bit more childlike, maybe. I don't know yet. This is the bad evil villain Nikki, and he's given me very big Kokichi Kini vibes. I'm also not too sure what thing he is. I was thinking maybe a death or a dark elf or something. I don't know. For most of these, I don't know what they are. I was thinking that Lilia might just be a normal human, kind of. I don't know if there should be normal humans. Alice was a witch. Then Soli is like, I don't know, some fairy thing. I don't know. And I'm not sure about Nikki, what I should make him. And then we have, this is going to be Jaden. And I love how he looks. Oops. I love how he looks, and yes. And Jaden, I won't tell you what Jaden will be yet, because that will spoil a huge part of the book. I'm just gonna say Steampunk AU, and Jaden was created by Platin or Silver or whatever the hell I'm gonna call her. And this will be the main character, also who we play in the game. I just don't know what to call her yet. But yeah, I like this design idea, because originally she's going to be, or like, because this is definitely her in the timeline of steampunk. Or not in the timeline of steampunk, but in the steampunk area thing. Because, yes. This is gonna be a lot of fantasy worlds pumped up together, also steampunk. And she's going to look like this in the steampunk thing, and I'd say that she just kept this look because she liked it a lot, or who knows, maybe she's grown to it because of whatever happens in the book. I'm advertising this a bit too much, but whatever. Yeah, these are new characters that we have to draw. I have to draw. Yeah. And that is what we're gonna do today. So, I just don't know who to start with, or what to start with. I kind of want to draw a new character. I kind of want to draw Soli, but I'm not too sure how to draw her. Because I've never really drawn a kid. I've only ever drawn, like, these kind of things. I'm also thinking of redrawing Morven, maybe, because he looks kind of female. That's why I'm keeping myself away from the boys, because look at the sketch from Canox, it kind of looks female as well. And I don't really like that idea yet. Not too fond of that. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of want to draw either the main character or Lilia first. I just don't know who, and I just need to get my lovely, dovely like bottom layer for the sketches. I just don't know where it is. Hold on. I think I've missed it. Yeah, I scrolled past it, my bad. So, there we go. You guys can see this again. So, it's gonna be either Lilia or the MC. That still needs a name. And that means... because I can't decide, that means I'm getting out my lovely random generator, and that will decide if I'm going to draw Lilia or MC. I didn't know my sound was on. Oops. That was an advertisement. I don't want to save this. Spin! Because nothing works without advertisements these days. It's wild. Okay, it says MC. Or do we do All good things are three. Alle guten Dinge ist drei. Okay, it's MC again, so MC wins anyway. This means we're drawing the MC. I need my reference, please. Wrong reference. This is the struggle of being an artist. MC. Also, don't mind the entire cookie pictures. It was for research purposes. Same goes for the Klee image. It's so I could see how child bodies are kind of drawn. That's how I do it. I just look it up and I'm like, okay, so this is how it should look. How do I make this look that way? That's just what I do. Now for our best friend, the symmetry ruler thing. Without the symmetry thing, I would be very much lost. And there we go. I'm gonna take green for the MC sketch because green hair. She actually kind of reminds me of Colette. I don't know what to think of that. But oh well. Guess she looks like Colette now. We don't need her boots because I don't go that far down. I'm a lazy person and I hate drawing shoes. I was also very lost on how to draw the shoes for my model, so... Let me think, where do I best start? I kind of want to make this jacket that she is wearing, like, just one arm long, one arm short. That's kind of my thoughts, so maybe a good point to start would be to, first off, draw these things, because you will definitely see the collarbones. You will definitely see the booba slit thingy. I don't even know what that thing's called. What is this? I don't fucking know. Now this is kind of like a bra. What her top is. I was thinking of kind of keeping it that way. Because it looks epic. So, we're going for, like, what is this? Maybe that's a bit far down. Start there and then go like this maybe. And then this way. And we go just a bit down here. Did I make a new... I did make a new layer. I mean, Jesus Christ. I was scared there for a second. Okay. This looks okay. This looks... Jesus Christ. I like the ceiling. This is the problem with the model thing. Actually, I can try this. No, it's gonna make it worse. I'd rather have it this way. Also, did I mention this? I don't think I did. But with the 100 subs, the karaoke's coming up. And we're gonna do the karaoke. I'm just planning a bit. Maybe in 2 days. That's all I can say for now. Maybe in 2 days. I also still kind of have some stuff to finish. But maybe in 2 days. If that one thing works out in 2 days. If it doesn't, then I'm not sure when. Whenever it does work out, then. But I don't know when it will work out. But I won't forget it, and I am planning. So no worries. I'm thinking about the karaoke that I promised you guys. I'm nervous to do that. I was excited for the longest time ever to do this karaoke. And I still am, but at the same time, I've always been nervous about this. Because, I don't know, I don't really believe in my singing skills, so I think that's a big part. Because I have to sing in front of people live. But I kind of want to sing because singing is fun. And I want to do that, so yeah. Problems, am I right? Problems. What? There we go. Typical problems of looking up the entire time. You'll get a stiff as heck neck, and then you look like me, a total fool. Why? This message keeps popping up that I'm using the free version of like Lonely Screen, which is the thing I'm using for streaming my iPad screen. But like, dude, I don't care. I can use it with the free version. It works. I don't really want the premium version, to be honest. I'm fine with this. I only need this, please. I don't need a premium version. I'm no premium person. I'm an ordinary, very boring person. To be honest, I'd say that I am. Kind of. I can actually technically put a lot of like Ellie Boo inspiration things in here, in her design, or in a lot of these new designs, because most of them will either have dressed that way to adapt, or they just live there so they dress like that. But yeah, when the English doesn't English no more. My point is, it's steampunk. And I can just draw it with steampunk accessories. As many steampunk accessories as I wanted to draw it with. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. Moving on. This looks so boring. So what do you do? What do you do about that? This doesn't look. What's a good thing to draw her with for this? I think her scheme should be fighter because of things, her personality and where she comes from. So she should be a fighter, like she should be clothed kind of fighter style, but also have some pockets, like this pocket that she has on her waist, because she needs that to store things. She's also gonna be crafty kind of, so be excited for that. She's gonna do very interesting things. What could you possibly put onto this that would look good? Maybe just 2 lines like this, or 1 like this. This looks kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'm gonna erase this and then move this part further down. This looks a bit more normal, if you ask me. But it shouldn't be that far down. Just a bit, but not fully. Yeah, this looks better. Now, I think it would be cool if she had either these button things here, or if we give her a row of these on both sides and then do it like this. I think we're gonna do it like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. And then just simply connect the dots. Does that connect 4, but you connect a bit more than 4? 16 technically if it's 8 dots. Technically. I can't do math, that is... If that wasn't obvious, I can't do math. I went one down too far though. There we go. Yeah, this looks sick. I like this. I really like this. Oh gosh. Now, I like the idea of the jacket, but I'm not too sure if I want her to have like these very high up things here. What even do you call these? The collar. Oh my god. I'm such a genius today. My English isn't Englishing. Maybe I shouldn't have streamed. No, I'm kidding. I don't want her to have a collar that is going to be that high up. Especially the way it is that way. And it's going to be like... One arm will be long and the other should be around this length, I think. That would look epic. Kind of. I think. Let's move to other things that we can do with the symmetry ruler first. So, trousers. I think she should have them around here. And then her... What's that? Navel? Belly button. Navel? Gosh, I'm stupid today. Promise I'm usually not that stupid. I mean, I am, but I'm not. Belly button, and this can be connected. Her stomach. Now, she's gonna wear a very cool, very hopefully cool belt. And there we go. Now, the belt will be secured with these secure things. Right there. And more secure things right there. Yeah. And then I think it would be cool if this was like kind of colored droplets. And then you have this, and then it's just going to be the rest of the trouser in a different color. And definitely, most certainly need one of these band things, because, yeah, we need those. Because it looks very fancy and it fits the aesthetic. That's why I have these two. Overall, this is more of a wide pair of trousers, though. And then, yeah, if I turn this off, this looks okay. Not too bad, I'd say. Although, maybe... I think I would like the idea of... That is going to be me now. No, kidding. I like the idea of her having like... What do you call these in English? In German they're lovingly, I guess, called Speckröllchen. But yeah. Because I want to bring more diversity into this. At the same time, it kind of looks like she's really old now. Maybe without these lines is better. Or maybe just... Just one. Yeah, I think this looks better. Okie dokies. Hehe. I think I'll draw the arms. Well, I can draw her hair first, because that's going to be rather symmetrical. From the front, you won't really see these like braid things that she has here. So I don't think these really matter. Like, maybe I'll leave them away. I don't want all of the girls to have a short haircut just because I like that. Then maybe she'll have like a long ponytail. Oh, that would be two. Actually, I like the idea of her having two long ponytails. So she's going to have two long ponytails, but at the same time short hair. Because, yeah, I said so. The form of her hair. Wait. Let me get a new layer for the form of her hair, kind of. Should be, I think it should be like this. Like most of my short hair forms, because I think it's a good form for short hair. And then, excuse me. Yeah, for her ponytails, I guess maybe they'd be low ponytails. Yeah, this looks good. Just move them. Yeah, I think this will be fine. And she has these two long strands down here. Yeah. Now, I'm going... Oops, wrong button. I'm going to take a completely different color so I can see what that was, and then go back to my green. Because this way I can see the difference between what I have like as a basic form sketch and what the clothes are and what I actually draw as hair then. Yeah. Hey. Sometimes I also like to take a completely different color just for the hair. I definitely will take a different layer because it'll make erasing things that are underneath the hair easier that I've already drawn. So we start up with this lovely top thing, and then I think that just going straight down is kind of the way, at least for the main part. And then once I turn off the drawing assist, I can like put one small whole thing in here and let one strand stay out here. Just so the sides aren't completely similar, if that makes any sense. For the top layer, I'm gonna take another one because these strands here are over this part, so I can still change them out. Then again, maybe I should start by doing the things that I want to change up here, maybe. So I like the idea of her having some random strand hang out. So we do that. I just go with the flow when drawing. And I very much like drawing at the moment. I'm kind of addicted. There's two things I'm doing right now. Or that I've done in my breaks from schoolwork. Because you can't just sit there the entire day doing schoolwork. You have to give yourself breaks. And the two things I did in my breaks were draw and watch the Sherlock series, the BBC one. Because I like detective stuff, and I have actually never seen that series. As big of a surprise as that may be, I've never seen that series. And I started watching it, and now I'm at season 3, episode 1. Yeah. I'm addicted, and I love it. That's my experience with Sherlock. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Ah, wrong button. Again. God damn it. And I forgot to do these things. No. Maybe I'll do a Sherlock. Well, I don't know if I can draw Mr. Cumberbatch. Not sure. Maybe I'll draw it at some point. I don't know yet. Maybe. However, yeah. I think this is good for a back hair, because she's gonna have ponytails, right? And we shouldn't make it too much of hair. I think. Yeah. Now, for the strands, I should start around here, I think, and then just go down. They just go down. This is what strands do, don't they? Just go down, they exist, and somehow they look fancy. I don't know how they do it, but they do. Oh, this is too many in that direction. Oops. I like this part though. This, however... maybe like this. Okay, if I now erase the hair that is underneath here, it shouldn't be in the strand, so it's less confusing. And then I turn off this thing. Oops. Turn off this thing and this thing. Yeah, these strands look better. They do. I'm gonna leave them symmetrical because... yeah. Just because. Now, for the twin tails, another new layer. And then they start here. And I guess they just would go this way. Then you'd have, I don't know, maybe a bow. And then you have the rest of the hair just hanging out. This looks very childish, not gonna lie. Maybe I'll leave her with short hair after all. I like the idea of her having two ponytails, but this... also, ponytail just ends open. I'm gonna leave the entire ponytail idea out of this. I think that's too much. So we have her hair. Woo! This means we can combine these all and just get rid of the clothes under the hair. Kabam! Now, new layer and her bangs, which I kind of like the idea of them all going to the left side, kind of like this. So we're gonna do that. Unless I keep placing dots instead of erasing the lines. Whatever! So, for bangs I like to start in the middle. With the middle part and then go to the left and then go to the right. That's what I tend to do. So, middle part would be... I don't need a drawing assist. I accidentally deleted the new layer. And I didn't even notice. Genius. I just do it like this, kind of. This would be the middle part, I think, would be a good one. And we continue going over to the left. Where then the hair comes towards her ear, kind of tucked away behind it. Maybe this should be a bit more in this direction. And then for here, I think we should take this strand and make it more like, change it up a bit anyway, so it's a bit different from the other side after all. Yeah, I think this is okay. And then we just have more bangs, kind of. That is all there is to this. That is the magic of hair. Ta-da! Howdy, Retro KJ. KJ? KY. KY. Howdy! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry, today is a very lost day. I am very lost. And I think the person that's staying over, like, we haven't exchanged right now. Retro works, well, it's going good, you. It's going good for me too, and I'm glad it's going good for you. Yeah. We have an exchange student from Italy at the moment. And I think she might be a bit confused when she just hears the person in the room next to her speaking English randomly. And then there's this big red sign over her door saying on air, and it's shining. Like it's glowing and just blinds you. She might be confused. Although she is rather shy, so she probably won't ask me any questions later. Probably. Probably not me. I just thought about her because I heard the door open and I was like, oh, right. Right. Oops. I'm sorry if I confuse you. Italian exchange student. Just please don't come into my... Although she's not been in my room at all, so... I don't have to be scared about that, I think. I heard the door again. Okay, this is going to be the character that you play in our lovely little game. Hehe. Their set is looking good. Thank you! I think it looks... Yeah, I think it looks good too. I'm glad you think so too. She's going to look great in the end, I believe in it. Can give her earrings. It's one of the first characters that you can actually see the ears of. It's not, but whatever. I don't know how many ears you've actually seen this far. How many have you seen? Hold on, I'm gonna check this. How many ears did we have that are not cat ears? Oh, MC. She doesn't have a name yet. We need a name. If you have any name ideas for her, please drop them. Okay, you can see Lifa's ears. I still have to change her to Lifa. You can see Lifa's ears because it's fairy ears. But you can't see Hydrania's. Hydrania's? I don't know. She's cat ears, so you can see hers too. You'll probably see Rosalind's because she's another elf. Barbara won't. She'll have ears, but I don't know if you'll see them. Probably not. Sully will have another like elf ear thing. And then you can't see Shizna. Okay, you can see Shizna's kind of. Okay. For boys, well, he has kind of open ears as well. Okay, it's not that bad. Not as bad as I thought it was with the ears. Thought it was worse, actually. Okie dokes. Moving on. Jesus Christ. I don't want to give her earrings. We have so many earrings. So... I think this is a good point to just do a new layer, because I'm too lazy. And we go on. The jacket. How would I do the jacket? Maybe something like this. And then it goes here. And you can't see it anymore because the hair is in front. It's not too high of a color or anything. And it would definitely be going here along this line. And then you'd have it here. I'm gonna turn off drawing assist because they look good. Sorry, I was distracted. Thanks. Don't worry about it. It's all right. So she's gonna be right-handed, probably. So I kind of wanna make her left sleeve short. Okay, no, her right sleeve. It has reasons. You'll have to read the book once it's out to know the reasons, because I'm not gonna tell you. So her right sleeve will be short. Well, maybe it's also gonna be mentioned in the game. Well, you won't need weapons there, though. You're just chasing a criminal. Nothing more. It's daily life, I think. I mean, who doesn't chase a criminal every day? Am I right? Okay, I don't need this entire thing. Unnecessary, you too. No one needs this. Okay. And this will be the longer sleeve. And I kind of want to give the longer sleeve one of these things that the trousers have. Okay, that's a bit too long. Let's end it here. Up we go. Whoops. And then gear. Teeth. Because, yes. So, with this out. This is what it looks like. Kind of want to give her a bit of like make this strand a bit thicker. I don't know, it looks weird to me, so I'd rather make the strand thicker so you don't see it at all than have it bothering me the entire time. And drawing assist was on. Whatever. I can get rid of that. So the hair goes in here. And then you have this at the ear. Although I think... Oops, that was an accidental drawing. Maybe we'll have one of these strands here too, but make them like so. Yep. Maybe it's a bit too straight. But just a bit. Now if we turn this off, then it'll look better. Probably, hopefully, that is what I hope. There we go. Still not really good, going to be honest. What's the best way to go about this? I don't know, actually. Maybe just make this thing order this way. And we delete this entire thing, will be erased. Right. That is the correct lines. This has to be erased. There we go. Yeah, this looks better. Too much. Yep. Just her bangs here, kind of don't like them. This is the pain of drawing. The actual pain of drawing, because you're like, nah, I don't like this. No, I don't like it. And then you generally just don't like it. Maybe it's also because I'm kind of sort of a perfectionist. But yeah, these look better. Yep, I like this a lot more. Now we can combine these, and I'm just gonna draw arm and hands real quick. I'm gonna draw hands with the drawing assistant because I'm a lazy person. I don't want to draw hands twice. Now she's gonna have more manly mans. Exactly. That's what we all have, manly mans. Gosh, I really am dead. Oh, but she's gonna have like not really delicate hands, I guess. Not the most delicate hands you'll ever see, definitely. She's a fighter, just let her be. A fighter and a vampire. Because she's Chester's sister. I can tell you that much, we will play Chester's sister. If you play the game later on, you'll play Chester's sister. And that's an important part of the book as well. God, I keep advertising the book, it's not even out yet. It's not even finished. I'm at chapter 4. Chapter 4 isn't even finished. Then again, I don't know what else to put in there. I mean, they have to do that one thing that I'm currently working on. Is that the main mission? We don't know. I don't even know what I'm gonna put in that book, so... Also, she might be a vampire, but I don't know how. She just isn't bothered by daylight. I think that vampires in that world won't be bothered by daylight. Because I don't want to be that classic person. They're not gonna be bothered by the daylight. They're just gonna be like that. They're gonna be epic. They don't care if you put them in the sun. They won't change. They're gonna be the same. And they won't change. So yeah. They don't care. Put them in the daylight, it doesn't matter. Still gonna be the same for them. Now she's gonna have this little thing. And as a tip, I'm not a pro at archery, but just as a tip, this is to protect her inner, her forearm, is it forearm? Like her inner arm. It's to protect her inner arm from the lower arm. The part from your elbow until your hand, or your wrist, but the inner one. The one that is more easily hurt. That part. This thing is to protect that part. This thing. Just has to look fancy now. I like the pattern with the gears. I just somehow forgot how to do them for a split second. This is my genius at work. So they're gonna have this gear pattern, although it looks kind of wonky. Oops. It's gonna come back before. And now... Whoops. Why is my screen glitching out? I don't know if I like that. It is looking kind of wonky. I'm gonna make them more delicate, like smaller. So I think if they're smaller, it looks a bit better, maybe. That is what I'm hoping for, at least. Yeah, this looks better. This does look better. And then... let me think. She's a fighter and I'm kind of getting the vibes that this doesn't fit her. So maybe it'll just be one color. Because I don't fully want to copy the outfit that she's wearing in the reference picture. Because it's not my creation. And maybe she just keeps this then. Actually, while I'm at the trousers, I'm gonna do what's called a pro artist move. I don't know if it actually is, but I'm just gonna shorten the trousers. And then she's wearing socks. Because she's actually... Underneath those trousers, she's actually wearing a... What do you even... Wait, I forgot the name. Tights. Not a tights. She's gonna wear tights underneath the trousers. Pro artist move. But it's actually not pro artist move, I think. Okay. Now, this thing is going to be leather, parts of leather put together. Maybe she doesn't need that thing. She is quite good at archery. So she keeps this away. She just likes having her one arm being free, I guess. I don't know if it makes sense, but yeah. Now then, moving on to the next part would be, hold on. Gonna make chat. Okay, I can't make chat bigger. Sad, because it's so small. I can barely read it. Sad. Well, I can read it, because I have my second chat box, but oh well. Where was I? Right, thinking about this. So, you won't see her trouser too much. I just deleted part of this hand too, didn't I? I sure as heck did. And I drew this part. Oh no, I didn't. Hold on. That is the jacket. Hold on. Now, wait a minute. Deleted the wrong thing. This way, and then... There we go. Great. I was here. Because this needs to close somehow, right? And because this is going to be fancy, this is the newest invention for trousers. I don't know what it's gonna be called, but you click it together and then your trousers are closed. This is the new sort of belt. Very fancy. Very fancy. Yeah. And you'll mostly see parts up here. Like this is probably what you will mostly see. This part of her. So I want to focus on this belt buckle. Yeah. I swear my English isn't Englishing today. I'm so sorry. I also had kind of an interesting day. Been writing an essay yesterday and today. And no, I did not take a lot of breaks in between. But yeah, whatever. I'm also tired. I don't know why though. Happens. You're good, don't worry. Thanks. Thank you. She kind of should have details up here, because it's boring otherwise. But at the same time, I don't really know what to do. Unless maybe... Oops. And then... There's gonna be another thing inside, or no. It's gonna be something scribbled on there. Like... No, this is not my signature, I swear on my life. I don't exactly have a signature. Would it be like... That could be my signature. Maybe that's a bit too far out. Just a bit. Also, this currently isn't steampunk music. I also put there's some fantasy tavern music in there. So this is tavern music. There's a lot of stuff in there. Yeah. I looked for some new music, like I said. Although this is a fantasy music and not like a fantasy medieval tavern music thing and not a steampunk thing. Or whatever. Okay. Let's go for her eyes. She is a very nice person. She might not look like it, But she's a very nice person. No matter what you say, she's going to be a very nice person. You guys are too far apart. So I'm gonna move them a bit together. Okay, now to turn this off and then just delete whatever you can't see thanks to bangs and other things like hair. I love how I keep saying delete instead of erase. I don't know why I do that. But I do for some reason. Now if I turn this off, there we go. I don't mind how the person may look, it depends on how the artist wants it to mean that people will love it. Yeah? I think she looks good. Maybe like bit boring with like nothing here and nothing here. This just being kind of empty. But I think she looks good. They look amazing. Thank you. If you have any name suggestions, please drop them. I'm bad at names. She's a fighter and a vampire. And Chester's sister. Oops. And we all love Chester, don't we? I haven't drawn him yet, but we all love Chester. Okay. The neck is a bit too broad. Okay, this looks good. Holy shit, where am I looking again? The stars are beautiful. They're not out, but they're beautiful. This is what happens when your model at some point gets used to you looking down, and then it's just... Oh, you're looking down? Whatever, this is looking down. And then I look up, and then I'm like... Ah! Help! Wow! This is what VTubing is actually like. Okay, though. I like her. And I think I'll leave her this way. And because I am a person that likes doing sketches more than most other things, I'm going to continue doing sketches now. For other people. We have... I'm gonna need to search for the thing again, so I'm gonna turn this off for a second. The other sketch that I would like to do is Lilia. Because she's amazing. And she's very pretty. Now the question is... Do I still do that today? Because I'm hungry. Would be a short stream, but I am hungry. I'll turn the screen share on in just 1 second. I just need my reference picture and stuff. Okay. There we go. There we go. This is Lilia, or what she's going to be. Here we go. How does Lilith sound? Oh. Lilith. I love the idea. She's gonna be called Lilith. Chester and Lilith, the vampire siblings. I also don't like sketching back sides too much, so I'm gonna do that another time. I kind of wanna start on getting ideas for Lilia, maybe. Maybe start with that, and then I'm gonna get some food. I don't know what I'm gonna eat for dinner yet, but I'm gonna get some food. So, what you need to know about Lilia is that I don't know what she is yet, or what she should be, but Lilia, or like what kind of fantasy beast, creature she is. But Lilia is the leader of a company. That reminds me, I need a different name for Favonius. Because I can't call that company Favonius Company. It's gonna need a different name. But yeah. These stories sound interesting. Well, all these stories are going to be put together from all these characters in a game and a book. And if I get even more ideas, maybe another game or another book. But, for example, Lilia now, our, whatever she's going to be, head of a company in the steampunk part of this world, is going to be part of the book, and the book is going to be the pre-story. The name of the book will be Mechanical Hearts, and I will definitely publish it in English, because I'm writing it in English. And I don't know if she's going to play a role in the game yet. Maybe she will, because like as a side character or maybe a main character, we don't know yet. But she's definitely going to be part of the pre-story, and it's all going to be about Lilith mostly. Like the pre-story is going to be about mostly Lilith, Chester, and Jaden. And yeah, it's going to be funny. It's going to be really funny. I can't wait to... Depending on how long I will take to finish this thing called a game, depending on how long that will take, I will publish the book before the game comes out or after the game comes out. It'll all depend on how fast I'm going to write the book and on how fast I'm gonna continue making the game. Although I personally think, looking at the fact that I'm 4 chapters into the book will probably be finished first. So you can read the backstory to the game first, and then, yeah. Just have to find someone that will print the book for me so I can bring it on the market. If I don't, I'll just upload it on Wattpad or something. I do take my time, but at the same time I kind of rush myself because I want to work on, you know, finishing this, because, yeah. The thing is, I don't exactly rush myself, I just want to work on this. So I get addicted, and I want to do it. Spend most of my time doing this, working on this, so yeah. Anyway, back to the point. Lilia right here is the head of a company, a very influential company in the steampunk kingdom part, whatever, of Tolothian. Tolothian. Spend most of your time probably with me. Yeah. But even though I draw when I'm with you too, so... And sometimes I draw for this stuff. Yeah, so... Lydia works as head of a company, a very influential company. They built things in the steampunk part of Tolothiel, in Rivendell. And now the question is, how would this head of a company walk around? And what kind of species should she be? What would be a cool species to be found a lot of in the steampunk universe? What kind of magical creatures even are there? Or fantasy creatures? Yeah, she's definitely gonna wear something suit-like. Just what? Even if suit or something that looks fancy. Golems, Oni, Cyclops, Ogre, Leprechauns, Gnomes. Mine went with Faunas. Faunas. Wait, I'm gonna see if I find something to Faunas. Fauna. Faunas. I don't think I find anything. I'm not finding anything. God damn it. Goblins, fairies, Gorgon, mermaid, scorpion man. No, I don't need a Minotaur centaur. Fawns. I don't need Goatman. Werewolf? Griffin, Phoenix, Basilisk. Unicorn. We can make her a unicorn. Oh, well, actually... Maybe... Like, there's different animals, plus human. Oh, you mean these? You mean something like here, Anastasia, our girl Anastasia. Anastasia. She's a cat girl, half cat, half human, whatever. I actually didn't draw her with a tail. Forgot the tail. I just noticed. But oh well. You'll mostly see her from the front, so we just say you don't see it. Sounds a little bit mean, but elves and goblins are really greedy, and she's a business head. She's no business head. She's just the head of the company. But she's not... She's not completely mean and stuff. She's not greedy. She's a kind person. Overworked herself. And more stressed than anything else. And she sometimes has to take care of Soli, the little kid. That's a business head. But she's not greedy, so she won't be an elf, or definitely not a goblin. What other are there? We could make her a dragon. I think a dragon would be cool. Or a fox. The fox would kind of match her hair color. To be a little bit, because she has to make profit. Well, but it's not about profit, she's just the head of it. She turned out to get the head of it by family reasons. She takes on the role of Jean in the book, so... In the book, it's written about Jean, so she's going to be, character-wise, kind of similar to Jean from Genshin. I kind of want to make her a fox or a dragon now. Do you guys want her to be a fox, or do you guys want her to be a dragon? You decide. If you don't, or maybe Kitsune fox, whatever. If you don't decide, I'm gonna take my random generator and randomize the result. If you can't choose anything. Dragon suits the hair better? Possibly. Then we might go for dragon. And what I'm gonna do now is just take a color. I agree. Oh, hey there, New Glane. Ahoy hoy. Just gonna take one random color and kind of sketch the absolute basics down. Because I'm hungry. But I want to get kind of started on her too. So we'd have her bang. Oh gosh, you can't see anything with this color. Blue. They can handle a lot of gold. True. True. They can handle a lot of gold and they always have treasures, kind of. What is this emotion? What? Why did I just see hearts in the chat? What? Like bubbling up as if it was this reaction thing you can do on Discord. What? I have not once seen this before. Yeah, exactly that thing that just popped up. Yes. What is that? I don't know if you guys see, but I see hearts in the chat. That's you? Okay. I do not know how that worked, and I don't know how it works. Interesting. And we have the bangs. And then we have even more hair, because she has really fluffy hair. And we have dragon horns. These don't exactly look like... There's a button. Questions which one? Oh well. It's fancy though, I've never seen that before. These aren't exactly dragon horns, but I'm gonna make them proper next time. And we have hair. Then we have these things. Her face. She's gonna have like chill small eyes. I don't know if you can have that, but yes. These don't look so chill, but whatever. She looks scary at the moment. And you can spell okay. I'm gonna leave the eyes for a proper drawing. Okay, and then she's probably gonna wear a suit even though she's a dragon. And I personally think she should have like small wings stick out. She can... Okay, those are too small. This. And she's just wearing a suit. Oops. Chagaboom. This is way too short for a... Yes, but whatever. For a tie. Hungry little demon you are. I am hungry. Leave me alone. I'm hungry and I'm a demon, so what? I haven't really eaten anything today. I mean, I have eaten today, okay? I have eaten. But the thing is, I wasn't that hungry until now. I had breakfast. Like, I don't know, 2 bowls of cereal. And then... Yeah, 2 bowls of cereal. And then a couple of noodles for lunch. That's about it. I didn't have much more. Okay. So she's either... I think she should wear trousers just because. So, this is our very quick sketch of what she should look like. I'm not I wasn't hungry. I'm hungry now. I wasn't hungry. This is going... Wait, I forgot the big pigtails. It's gonna be Miku pigtails. I'm so going to put a Miku reference into this thing. Okay. Now, this is basically what she's gonna look like. I don't know, the pigtails should probably be in front of the wings. But I don't know, we'll see. There you go. This is the basic sketch for her. That's why I'm gonna stop for today, because I am indeed getting hungry. Maybe it's because I wasn't hungry all day and now I just am. But yeah. There we go, back at the steampunk music. You can hear it. But yeah. I think that's going to be it for today. Oops. Sorry about the window sound. That's going to be it for today. I had as much fun as always. And once again, thank you all so much for hitting the goal. I'm gonna make a video about it. A celebration video thing. And I won't promise, but I will try my best to upload it tomorrow. And then maybe we'll have the karaoke on Saturday. Like I said, I still have to figure some things out if it will be all done and work out on Saturday. But maybe karaoke Saturday evening. Yeah. And I think that's it for now. One thing that I want to say, even if this has not much been about the celebration, I did not think I would be here after not even a year. I just didn't know. You just have to time it with Bella Premiere. Do I have to play on Saturday is the question. I'm gonna see later. I have to time it with a few things, so yeah. Thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. I didn't have a goal in mind when I started streaming. I just had the goal in mind to have fun and maybe inspire some people. And here I am with chaos, fun. I don't know if I inspire people, but reaching goal, like I said, I imagine this in, there is 100 people in one room, 101 people in one room, and that's a lot of people. So thank you everyone for sticking around with my goofy ass person. I will go get some food and I don't know what else I will do. Maybe watch some more Sherlock. I'm addicted, I know. However, I'm going to leave you all for today. Thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you for giving me tips and names for a lovely main character who's now called Lilith. You guys will play Lilith. Probably will be fun. And I am signing off for today. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I love you all very much. Thank you for dropping by. And I'm out. Goodbye.